Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Akiba Rubinstein and Colle Schlechter. This game was played in Berlin in 1918. In those days, everybody was afraid of these two guys. Even Emanuel Laska, the world champion, did not enjoy playing against them. They would make other players of that time look like patzas. In this game, Akiba Rubinstein had white pieces and he started with d4. Colle Schlechter played d5, knight to f3, knight to f6, c4, the queen's gambit, c6, the Slav Defense, knight to c3, d takes on c4, white to move, e3 was played, a4 is nowadays the most played move, e3 was played, black to move, bishop to g4 was played, b5 is the standard move nowadays, played by players like Sokolov, Petrov and Kasparov, to name a few. Back to our game, bishop to g4, pinning the knight, bishop takes on c4, e6, castling, knight from b to d7, asking a question, bishop takes on f3, queen takes on f3, bishop to e7, rook to d1, supporting the pawn on d4 before playing e4. Schlechter castled kingside, e4, rook to e8, bishop to f4, knight to f8. White has a bishop here, and white pieces have more freedom. Rubinstein got an opening advantage. But how to continue? You can't just keep pieces there doing nothing, looking pretty. You got to do something with your better opening. What? How would you continue? Rubinstein continued sharply. d5, e takes on d5, e takes on d5, queen to b6. Let's take it back. If c takes on d5, one line goes like this. Knight takes on d5, knight takes on d5, bishop takes on d5. White is better. If now queen to b6, then bishop to c7 is extremely unpleasant for black. For example, if queen takes bishop, then queen takes on f7 check, and after king to h8, queen to g8 check, mate. Back to our game. Queen to b6. White to move. How would you continue now? Rubinstein played d6. Bishop to d8. Black is threatening to take on b2. How to defend the pawn on b2? What would you do? Instead of defending g4, black to move, knight to e6 was played. Let's take it back. What happens if queen takes on b2? Then the rook from a to b1, and after queen to a3, rook takes on b7. White is better. Back to our game. Knight to e6, d7, attacking the rook, rook to e7, white to move, and to play a winning move. Please pause and find the winning move for white. Did you pause? What did you find? Rubinstein played bishop to d6, black to move, rook takes pawn was played. Let's take it back. Perhaps knight to g5 would give black more resistance. One line goes like this. Queen to f5, knight takes on h3 check, king to g2, knight takes on f2, queen takes on f2, queen takes queen, king takes queen. White is still better. Back to our game. In this position, rook takes on d7 was played. Bishop takes knight on e6, f takes on a6. What was the idea behind the pawn sacrifice? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? The winning move is g5, and black has a problem. Rook takes on d6 was played. Let's take it back. If the knight moves, let's say knight goes to d5, then the queen to f8, checkmate. Back to our game. Rook takes bishop was played. Rook takes rook. Queen to c5. Let's take it back. If knight to d5, then knight takes knight, And after pawn takes knight, rook to d7, and white is winning. Back to our game. Queen to c5. Rook takes bishop check. Rook takes rook. Pawn takes knight. Queen to g5 check. Queen to g4. Well, against some lesser player, Schlechter would have a chance, but against Rubinstein he needs a miracle. Queen takes on f6. Rook to e1. e5. Queen to g3. Rook to e8. Knight to e4. Queen to e7. Rook to d1. Rook to f8. Rook to d6. King to h8. Queen to g4. Rook to d8. Rook to e6. Queen to b4. Queen to g5. Queen to e1 check. King to h2. Rook to f8. White played a move and black resigned, and the move is rook to e7. Schlechter resigned. For the entertainment purpose I will show you just one line. Well, white is threatening a checkmate on g7. Black could have prolonged the game with rook takes on f2 check, then knight takes on f2, queen takes knight check, queen to g2, queen to f4 check, queen to g3, queen to d2 check, king to h1, queen to d1 check, queen to g1, queen to f3 check, queen to g2, queen to d1 check, king to h2, no more checks. Preventing checkmate, then queen to f2. And black has no sensible defense. If queen to d8, preventing queen to f8 checkmate, then queen to f6 check. And after king to g8, white simply plays queen to g7 checkmate. What a game. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.